Okay? So then this is equal to 1, right, from the identities, and which is the right-hand side. Does everybody see what LHS and RHS stands for? Left-hand side, right-hand side. Okay? And you put a smiley when you're done. Okay? Yes, because then it's telling me that you've done a progression starting from the left-hand side, you massaged it, and lo and behold, you go to right-hand side. Question? Okay, remember you're doing an identity, and I only started out with the left-hand side of the identity, right? I started out with this. That was my left-hand side, was it not? Okay? And I foil it out to get this. Okay, I foil it to get that, right? And then from my Pythagorean identity here, the third one, this one here, okay, that one there, you can see that CSC squared theta minus cotangent theta squared equals 1, which is what I had to prove, which is the right-hand side. Okay? So there's a very specific way of doing this problem, okay? You do not, for example, you do not say this is equal to 1, is equal to 1, equals 1. You do not say that. That equals 1 doesn't show up till the very last step. Is everybody with me on this? Okay. Let's move on. Beta, you want to take care of this? What? You want to take care of that? I don't know whose that is. Okay, so we're going to be using our calculator to calculate sines and so on. Okay, so I'm going to bring up my T83 or 84. You guys want to do it probably on your scientific calculator as well. I mean, you can do both, okay? You can do graphing and scientific, okay? All right, so what mode are you going to put your calculator in? Everybody there? Degree mode? All right, because you have a degree symbol there? No. So you're going to go sine 11. Then you're going to go second angle. It's number 1, degrees. 22 minutes, second angle. Some of your scientific calculators also have those features in them, so learn to get that. Okay, learn how to use that. And then you get 33. If you don't know, let me pose this and I'll be there in a minute, okay? And then for the graphing calculator, does everybody know what seconds is? Alpha plus. Okay. Let me make sure that my calculator is in degree mode. Hey, it's not. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. And then go ahead, enter. And does everybody get 0.1972? Yes. Nice. Okay. Is to find the inverse of an angle. So let's make sure you understand what an inverse means. Okay. Can you guys get your calculators out and look for the inverse button? Okay. On my calculator on the T84, wherever you see sine, there's a sine to the minus 1. That is not a reciprocal, okay? The minus 1 doesn't mean the reciprocal. So let me make sure that you understand this, okay? When you have sine, the stuff in the parentheses is always an angle. And remember, Awesome did that? The only one who put an angle there? It's always an angle. On the other side, where you go? On the other side, you have a number. Okay, some number. The inverse function means that if I give you a number, can you give me the angle? There should be sine minus 1 here. Okay, so that's what an inverse function means. It doesn't mean reciprocal. Okay, so again, using the calculator, this becomes fairly easy. Okay, And I'll have to go back and kind of search where we are on this thing again now. Okay, there we are. Okay, so what I want to do is, given that the number is 0.1234, what is the angle in degrees and also in radians? In degrees and also in radians. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that my calculator is turned on. It's in radian mode, in degree mode to begin with, and it is. And you might want to watch this, okay? So I'm going to go alpha sine, that gives me a sine inverse, and I go 0.1234, and I get a number out of there. So that's 7.0884 degrees. Okay? If I want it in radian mode, if I want the angle in radian mode, I'm going to go change my mode to radian. And repeat the same thing, and on my T84, all I do is second enter. Okay, I don't have to retype that whole thing again. And now that is my radians. Okay, 0.1237 radians. Okay? So everybody understand the use of the inverse function. Okay, so the inverse function is give me the angle whose ratio I'm giving you. Okay, whose trig ratio I'm giving you. All right? Is everybody okay on that? Okay, let's see what the next topic is. So I guess, all right, I'm done with that. Okay, angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay, so here's a nice diagram for you to see. For some reason, this thing is garbled up. I don't know why. Yeah, you need to draw this. You need to make an understanding of what an angle of elevation is and what an angle of depression is.